Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and double honors due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabbat. Second, this is Yaradan coming back with another cold cut. And today we'll be talking about coughing up the dough. Yeah, coughing up the dough. Some of you guys might be wondering, well, what are you talking about? Is this code? Is this slang? Yeah, it is. Like everything else in the scriptures. Or I should say for the vast majority, a lot of these verses and chapters contain parables and dark sayings of old. It's just the way our forefathers taught and spoke. This is a part of our culture. And in addition to that, we're made in the image of the Lord. So we're going to speak parables unto each other. It's just the way life is. So he that hath ears, let him hear. So when I say coughing up the dough, I mean coughing up the money. And we're going to jump into it, see what I'm talking about, or really see what the scriptures are talking about. So let's see. This is this is Luke, the 19th chapter, and the 11th verse. And they heard these things, he added, and spake a parable, because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of Yahweh should immediately appear. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants, and he delivered them 10 pounds. So the nobleman, being Yahushai, and the 10 servants, servants of the Lord, he gave each of them 10 pounds, a currency of those who don't know, which is symbolic for the truth and wisdom. We're going to understand and break it down when we continue to read. So let's continue to read. And delivered them 10 pounds, and said unto them, occupy till I come. But his citizens hated him. Those citizens are Israelites who don't know that they're Israelites, or they just might be wicked Israelites. They don't want Yahushai. They don't care for him. And that's exactly how it is now today. And sent a message after him saying, we will not have this man reign over us. That's how Israel is. Back in the past life, back in Egypt, in the wilderness, hell, even in Rome and Greece. During that time, during their time when all of this was transpiring, Israel did not want somebody to reign over them. They got that do without wilt spirit. So again, I said the wilderness, so let's get an example. Let's get a precept. This is Luke 21. Luke 21 and 5. Yeah, 21 and 5. And the people spake against Yahweh and against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? So there you have Israel complaining, y'all brought us up out of Egypt to die? That's their mentality. For there is no bread, neither is there any water. And our soul loatheth this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people. And much people of Israel died. That's what they get. You can't complain. You just got out of captivity, and then now you're complaining. That's how some brothers might be in the wilderness, in the next wilderness. For those who have ear, let them hear. People want to be like, well, in America it was kind of nice. We had hot dogs, we had laptops, we had a nice little, we was chilling. Lord forbid that it happened, but, hey, the Lord requires that which is past. Pursuing Ecclesiastes 3:15, I believe. So let's jump back to, let's get another precept. Precept must be upon precept to understand these dark parables. Acts, the 10th chapter. 1 Corinthians, Salakia. Oh, kind of right here. Moreover, I'm going to start at verse 1. Moreover, brethren, I would not have that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud, and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of the spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Hamashiach. But with many of them Yahweh was not well pleased, for they were all overthrown. Slakia, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now these things were all what Slakia were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. Neither be ye adulterers, as some more, as it is written, that people sat down to eat and drink, and rose up to play. There you have it. Rose up to play. They're just dabbling in folly, mischief. They was quick to run to mischief. And the Lord said, I hate that. Pursuing the Proverbs 6 and 16 and down. So let's get back to it. Let's get another precept for the sake of the conversation.